You may notice I'm in the same clothes from my last draft video, and that's because these are back-to-back drafts. Welcome to the continuation of Friday Night Magic from my studio. Doing another Rivals of Ixalan draft. I just couldn't stop after, well, no spoilers, just in case you're watching these out of order. But, yeah, I just couldn't end on that last one. Is it because we're on the fire? Is it because things didn't go so well? You'll have to watch and see. Yeah, we got 6 of 8 players here. Oh, 7 of 8. Hope you all had a good week. Looking forward to a nice chill weekend. Playing some tennis tomorrow. Gotta study. I'm in a part-time MBA program, so I gotta study for a finance midterm. Not very exciting. But we're not going to worry about that right now. What we're going to worry about is pack one, pick one. We were supposed to, like, 8th player was supposed to join right then, and then it was going to switch. That was my whole plan. Oh, I should have done it then. There we go. Okay, so this pack is not the most exciting pack. So our rare is an interesting one. It's 1/1 that can help you get to Ascend. Red doesn't really have a ton of Ascend payoffs, so it's good to pair it with something like black or blue. But I don't know if it's the strongest card. It's kind of weak early on because you need the mana to do things with it. And you won't have Ascend. But really there's not a lot of strong cards in this deck. Knight of the Stampede's good if you want to like kind of bias yourself towards like a Dino build, but I think I'm just going to take this Summoner. It's not a bad card, and we're not giving up much. Ooh, okay. So here we have a solid card in Moment of Craving. That's a good removal card. We also have Forerunner of the Coalition. We have a Water Knot, and we have Dire Fleet Neckbreaker. So I'm not sure if pirates are going to be open. Unfortunately, these two pirates are like go really well together if you're in the red-black aggressive deck, which we could end up being in. This Moment of Craving, I think, is a better overall card than these two. But if you're in a pirates red-black deck, this Dire Fleet Neckbreaker I think becomes more important, right? So this is not a pirate. And we don't know if red's open or not, so I think I'm just going to take the safe bet of Moment of Craving here. Okay. Now, this is unfortunate. We could have had 2 of these. We just passed 2 pirates, so people might think it's open. But it's not really a popular deck. The other cards here that are pretty strong, Journey to Eternity, but black-green art isn't really my favorite archetype. And we don't see a lot of other green here. You know, this is a fine pirate. This is a fine pirate. I think I'm going to take a speculative Dire Fleet Neckbreaker. Let's see what we get past here. Okay, so Silverclad Ferocidons. I played that in the pre-release of this set, and it didn't. Let me change this current record. I realized it's a little not accurate, and I guess that defeats my whole introduction there. Whoops. Anyway, Silverclad Ferocidon, played at pre-release. It did some work, but I had a ton of pinging things, and it wasn't even that great. So don't want to take that. I think for what we have here, I either recover or fill Death Spitter. I think recover might be good considering that we have a really couple kind of utility creatures here that we could buy back and get some good value with. So it looks like red is definitely open. Black is possible, but I think we're going to be kind of skewing towards pirates, and this Daring Buccaneer could help us get off to an aggressive start. So let's do that. These cards here, this Fragrant Corsair, is what we want to do. That's kind of a late Suncrusted Pterodon, Resplendent Griffin. There's some blue cards, so maybe that deck's open, but I think we're too far gone. We're just going to go for this Racing Freebooter. Shake the Foundations isn't bad. It doesn't really work particularly well with our Tilnali Summoner, but there's no other cards in our colors here. So let's go with that. All right. We have a treasure. Raska Raptor isn't that great. We could take a Hornswoggle just in case black doesn't end up. We could do like a blue-red thing. I don't think we want Traveler's Amulet. It's too slow for this type of deck we're going for, so I'm going to take a speculative Hornswoggle. Hey man, how goes the draft? I don't know why I just read your chat out loud, but draft is going well. We just started. We could have had 2 Direfleet Neckbreakers, but I kind of hesitated on it. I did the conservative take, and I got Moment Craving instead. But it looks like we're going for like a black-red pirate aggro deck is the plan at the moment. We have this weird Talonali Summoner, which doesn't really have a home here, but you know, we can make it work. How you doing, Merkel? On this Friday night. Oh yeah? Tell me about it. How'd it go? Did you have any exciting matches in there? 2-1 solid. 2-1's kind of the thing where you're like, okay, that's a solid baseline. I'm happy with it. Oh, Ingrath Unchained or something? I don't know. I don't know the name of these cards. We're going to go for a solid Fathomfleet border here. Let's get these things sorted. See what our curve's looking like. This has the potential to be a 16-15 land deck. Did you get to use it at all, Merkel? I find when I have that card, it doesn't do a lot of work, but when people play it against me, I always get destroyed by it. So maybe I'm not using it right, or I'm not timing it's playing it out right or something. So did it do work for you? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. I don't think we'll have vampires in this deck, but there's also not a lot of artifact to destroy. I'm going to do Arterial Floor. Discarding 2 cards can be kind of rough against a deck like this, though I doubt it's going to make the main cut. Tilali's Crown can make the cut. It's possible. I see. Yeah, it's always hard to evaluate cards when you play them in situations where you think you're going to win anyway, because then it's like, you know, you don't really know how much they impacted the game. Or didn't. Oh. Oh man, we got a slow picker in our pool here. Come on, Lee Bass 666. Let's get it going. Chop Faces send you all the cards. Neckbreaker is so good, especially if you hold in your hand when you build out your board just a bit, and you drop it and attack all at once. We could have had 2. I don't think it didn't come back, so we might be fighting someone else for this black-red pirate theme, which is not ideal. But I cut them pretty hard afterwards, so maybe they got off it. Maybe they took it like 3rd pick and then they got off it. That's my hope, at least. Alright, looks like we're getting the next pack soon. Ooh, okay. We have a lot of choices here for this type of deck. So Protein Raider is pretty interesting. It basically, if you raid, you can play it as a clone, and it's a pirate. But it does require blue. We do have a Highland Lake, and we do have a Treasure Creator and Brazen Freebooter, but I don't know if it's good enough to splash for when we have something like Goblin Trailblazer, which is kind of exactly what this deck is looking for. So I think that's the pick. Yeah, I agree, Merkle. Dust Legion Zealot, I think is a really good card, but not an aggressive Pirates deck. Fanatical Firebrand can be good too, but I think Goblin Trailblazer is a bit better. If that Protean Raider comes around, you know, we might take it and see if we can jam it in there. Ooh, man, oh man. Okay, so Londa the Dusk Rose is a really good card, especially in a deck where you're going to be attacking a lot and trying to trade things. But, man, we don't really have anything to make a planes work. If we start trying to do Traveler Amulet nonsense, we're going to lose our aggressive edge. There's aggressive Grasping Scoundrel in here, which is kind of the type of card this deck is looking for. It's hard to pass up the Stormfleet. But, you know, if we could take both these cards, I would consider the Stormfleet, but we'd have to take one. This might not come around. Though we did get a late Highland Lake last game. And maybe we can splash like Hornswoggle and stuff, but I think Grasping Scoundrel is what we want here. Alright, I think we're going to go. We're a little, you know what we're missing in this deck right now? Like real removal. Yeah, splashing blue could be interesting, but I always hate splashing with very aggressive decks because if you just happen to draw that blue land instead of your red or your black, you're gonna gas out and you're gonna lose. I'd rather go for a Goblin Trailblazer than another Fathom Fleet Border. They're harder to block. It's a cheaper drop here. Okay, I'll definitely take the second Moment of Craving. Really good against decks where we're like trying to race back and forth. Can gain us life, take out one of their small creatures. This Shake the Foundation is looking a little sketch. We already have 4 1-health creatures, and this thing makes more. I mean, obviously we control when we play it, but if you have enough X1s, there's a low likelihood that you'll ever really be able to play without eating one of your own things. But it is card advantage. Same with Recover. Like I said, the Recover plan is for this neck breaker here. This pack looked good at first. I saw so much red, but now that I'm looking at it, nothing that great. Pirate's Pillage could help us splash blue, but we just passed all the blue things we'd want to splash. No guarantee they're coming back. With that said, Suncaller Raptor kind of gives us something to spend our mana on after we play out all of our low 2-drops, but it's not a pirate, so that's unideal. We don't want to take Stampeding Horncrest. Not what this deck's trying to do. I might take Pirate's Pillage. Maybe those blue cards come back. I think it's too early to 8-draft, especially in a league. It seems like not quite worth it. I'm going to go for the Pirate's Pillage, just in case we find something we really want to splash, like a Hostage Taker or something. And this pack completely dried up for us. We got nothing in here. I'm going to go Deadeye Rig Hauler. We're not going to do Gruesome Fate. If you have that many creatures on board, you're probably winning anyway. There's some situations where it could like push through the last bit of damage, but that's not happening. Ooh, this is not good. We're getting cut real hard. Okay, Fill Death Splitter isn't bad here. Ooh, okay. Now we got a choice. Now we have kind of 3 ways to splash. Where the hell did that go? 3 ways to splash for something like Protean Raider. But Fanatical Firebrand is a reasonable pick in this deck too. I think we're going to pick up the Protean Raider. We might want to splash some of these things anyway. We might be a little light on blue and black. Ooh, we just got Highland Lake. That's good. Come on. Oh, I was hoping it was going to get back the other blue-red pirate. I'll take the Mistcloak. Not going to play it, but... Oh my god, that's a late Atsakin Zir. That's surprising. Hornswoggle might be something, consider splashing, but the problem is it gives us a treasure, but if we have blue mana to play this, we don't need the treasure, because I think Protean Raider is worth it, though. We might not even have to play an island. I'm not feeling super confident about this deck, though. That's weird. My Echo Dot just turned on and made sound. I actually got fancy light bulbs from work. I work for a pharmaceutical company, and every time we release a drug, they give all the employees like a gift and stuff, some swag. We'll take an Araska Raptor, even though I really don't want to play that. So they gave out some smart bulbs and a Echo Dot, Amazon Echo Dot. So now I can say, Alexa, turn on bedroom.
Okay.
You see all the lights turn on behind me? Obviously, it's not good for recording purposes, so we're gonna say, Alexa, turn off bedroom.
Okay.
And you can also do like dimmers, right? You can also do like you know, bedroom 20% and it'll dim the light. So right here, I think we have an obvious choice in Fiery Cannonade. Let's get removal, clears away. We have a lot of pirates, so our guys won't get eaten too bad. It's a good card. Ooh, okay. So now we have, I think, a pick between Headstrong Brute and Fire Cannon Blast. We're going to be attacking a lot, so a lot of the time this raid is going to be on in this scenario. And we're not interested in blocking, so this is also a solid creature, especially since we have a lot of pirates. I think we're going to do Fire Cannon Blast because we have enough like things to attack on the ground with. What we're worried about is like if they get out like a couple of big things, we have nothing to really deal with that yet. So I'm going to do Fire Cannon Blast. Direfleet Hoarder is a pirate, 2-drop pirate that can get us a treasure, help us splash. Dual Shot's a good sideboard card. Queen's Base Soldiers, I think Side Egg, Scaring Hot Stopper, not what we're doing. So I think it's between these two. And that's actually a close pick. What do you think, Merkel? If you're still here. Let's pull my like. We do have Shake the Foundations, but it's a little more clunky. Costs more mana. It's not as targeted. It's gonna eat some of our things potentially. Yeah, let's do it. I agree. All right, so here we can actually do a Heartless Pillage. Again, it creates a treasure for raiding. We want to get cards out of their hand because we're gonna drop ours pretty fast. So I actually don't mind a Heartless Pillage in this type of deck. We don't really have good enrage triggers. Here, I think Fathom Fleet Firebrand is the choice. Headstrong Brute. These are pretty easy choices, I think. I might be able to get away with running 15 land. Normally, I don't like this Dinosaur Stampede, but it's not bad. We can also use the Dust Legion Dreadnought as like a higher end attacker. I actually don't like that because yeah, you have to have it in your hand. It takes up a card slot in your hand. When we get to 5 mana, we have to play it, and then we have to tap down one of our already attacking creatures to play it. Oh, that's a great point. I did not think of that. Merkel to save the day. We have a ton of 2-drops. I think I'd rather have this Lightkeeper for the side. We're not gonna try to get 6 mana out here, so I'm gonna do a hijack for the sideboard. This might be close to what we're running. Oh, Super happy a Headstrong Brute came back. So this might be a 15. I mean, let's see here. Do you ever consider running 15 card decks or 15 land decks, Merkel? People like throw it out there like, oh, maybe we'll run a 15 card deck. Or, I'm sorry, 15 land deck. I've never really actually done it. It seems like too low for me. I usually like 16, but this is the lowest curve I think I've ever drafted. If we cut these three things, that would be the scenario where we run 15 lands. We can put in the Blight Keeper. I think it's worth it. The Highland Lakes come in taps. Yeah, we don't even have a single 5-drop here. Monocolored makes sense. I think we're going to go for it. Let's go for it. Unless we pick up some, like... Yeah, there's nothing coming back. Ooh, Direfleet Horror's not bad, though. It's a little less exciting now that we're not trying to splash anything. So it might be cut. Might be the weakest... Might be better than Blight Keeper since it gets... Yeah, we're never activating Blight Keeper. We won't have the mana. So, I think this is our deck. We played 15 lands, 8 swamps. I'm sorry, 8 mountains, 7 swamps. I'm just gonna... I mean, there's not gonna be a lot of interesting decisions to be made, I don't think. Yeah, I did cut the Blight Keeper. We're never going to be able to activate it, so it's functionally just always going to be a 1/1 flyer. I'm going to look at what we have in our spells. We actually have a lot of spells here. But I think we don't need this Pyrus Pillage anymore, so what can we replace there? I mean, you can run 16 lands. So this is an interesting question. Is the 16 lands more interesting, or like, is it better to have 16 lands and a really low curve, or like dropping this like 2/2 and play 15 lands? Like, how many situations if we draw this instead of a land is gonna help us win the game versus the other way around? Maybe we just run... We don't want to miss our mountains. Maybe we run 9 and 7. Ten and 6. I think I'd prefer, 9 and 7. Because some of our early plays are pretty strong. Moment of Craving. This can help us double spell if we trade for things. That's what I'm going to do. Let's run 16 lands, actually. There's nothing, like, worthwhile, like, squeezing out land for in here. Let's do this. Let's take a snip. This is, like, the smallest snip I've ever had to take. I don't think I've played a deck in a long time that hasn't had a 5-drop. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, we need to win this fast. This deck has no high end. It's a pretty... I generally don't like to draft these decks because you have to have a good like opening hand to make it work. You can't like come back at all. We get to play first here. So we're gonna keep this, but we need to find a mountain. Maybe I should have played 10 and 6. Maybe I'll change that after this. We have a Moment of Craving to stop any of their early aggression, but I'm not really worried about stopping their early aggression. I'm more worried about putting on the early aggression. So a mountain here would be fantastic. We have a decent shot to draw it. Right about 2 and 7 chance. Nope. Okay, well that's unfortunate. We really need to find a mountain here, else we're in trouble. Okay. Okay. Well, as you said, if we don't win by turn 6, this could get dicey. So hopefully they play something that... Okay. That's not... Let's see what they do here. Hopefully it has 2 health, whatever it is. Perfect. Well, it's not going to have 2 health this turn, though. Oh, maybe I could have played it before that trigger resolved. Oh well. Mountain would be good. Mountain would be fantastic. That's fine. These are not cards I'm scared of. Well. It's a tough one. I mean, we're 2 mountains away from Fire Cannon Blast, but it is one of our only few like removal cards for something. Dinosaur Stampede, you need creatures out to be useful. But I could see like these are... I think if we have a Dire Fleet Neckbreaker, we don't really need the Dinosaur Stampede. Vamps usually don't have a lot of big things. They have more smaller things, so we don't need to necessarily have more attack. It could be a good finisher, sure, but... Okay, well, at least we have Frill Death Spitter to drop. They still have 4 cards in hand now, so it's possible they have removal. And if they basically have 2 turns to attack with both of these, and they're holding 1 thing of removal, we basically lose. It's going to be hard to catch up. Especially if you never draw. This doesn't kill anything. Okay, this is how some games go. Good news is, we'll get to play first next time. So I think if I don't draw a mountain here, we're definitely dead. And we're already pretty far behind, even if we do. I gotta imagine they have a play this turn. They have 5 cards in hand. It's gonna put us even more behind on board. Maybe they double spell here. This is rough. Yeah, they're doing the right thing. They just need to... I mean, we're not gonna win this. I mean, there's no way. Yeah. Right. Because the percentage of drawing it, it was like 9 out of 33 to begin with. So that's like, you know, slightly under 20, over 30, or it's like around 30%. And then so 70% not to draw land times like, you know, a little higher not to draw the land times a little higher. You multiply those all together. They know I'm red because I discarded a red card. I'm going to take out a swamp for a mountain. But I think we didn't see anything that would want us to change anything. Okay, there we go. This is the kind of hand we want. Daring Buccaneer into Fathom Fleet Firebrand, and then either into a Fathom Fleet Border or Moment of Craving. They're whatever they play out the block. The stupid Paladin would be really annoying. That's fine. That's a slow card. I'm happy to see land number 3. You can curve out pretty damn well. The problem is going to be, if we win this game, playing the draw next game. I'm a little worried about that, but we'll see. Oh, I'm going to get this Fragrant Corsair out since I know we're attacking this turn. Yeah, this is going to be hard for them to stop. Even if they play the 3/3 now. We have Moment of Craving to trade it with her to eat it. Yep. So I'm going to attack with everything. They're going to obviously block a 2/2. We're just going to Moment of Craving it away. I can definitely block this. All right. Now we're just setting stuff in. If they get 2 blockers out, that's a little sketch, but they won't be good blockers. If they, so that's a good one. Yeah, this game is how this deck should go. I think we just attack with everything. They take 5, they're down to 2, and then, yeah, we have... Well, I actually would rather save the shake. Well, okay, so if we shake here, they're going to get a 1/1 lifelink, and these are going to have damage on them, so they're going to be able to trade anyway. But if we do this, we could leave up shake for the beginning of next turn, and it takes away one of their blockers and a lifelinker. So I'd rather shake after the fact. At the beginning of my next turn. Because they're going to leave this back to block, and they're going to attack with it. So I basically need 2 blockers to come out right here. And even then, that's a good card against this deck, but not going to do anything this turn. Let's see, I don't think they can win this with us holding shake. Yeah. On the draw, I don't think there's anything we could really do too differently. Run that back. I'm gonna keep this. We saw some X1 that game. We have a lot of pirates to draw into. We have our land we need. Oh, you think that should have been a I guess it's too slow. Whew, we got lucky though. I can be able to block it next turn. Yeah, it's possible. Mulling there would be possible. Or is. Might be the right play, I should say. I guess I was thinking, yeah, I could remove things from their board maybe with like any X1s. But that's not how we win. We don't win by keeping things off the board. We win by attacking early. What are they doing here? Actually, if we draw land, they can't block either of these. So come on. Yes. That was awesome. Okay, we're drawing pretty well this game. The magic gods are smiling upon us. And we have recover if they have removal for this. We can like recover into Tenali's crown if we find a land or something. I think I have to make 4 trades here. That's fine. Okay, let's think about this. So I don't think we want to attack with Dire Fleet Neckbreaker just yet. We can attack with both of these. They could basically trade here, or they can double block this, and then we'll eat the Prosperous Pirates. This will get in for 4. I think we can a double attack with both of these, and then brazen freebooter into grasping scoundrel with the treasure is what we want to do. It's possible they have a trick here. I'm not really worried about their treasures. I mean, they have a lot of mana to play stuff, but we're going to be attacking with lots of things next turn, unless they have a way to wipe the board. They do have a scary amount of mana, though, so it's plausible they can do some damage here. I'd rather than play like one big thing than a bunch of small things. We can Tilnai's Crown on our Brazen Freebooter, and it'll be attacking as an 8-3. Oh, drew that too? Okay, that's fine. Not too worried about that. I don't like that they're leaving up mana. 5-6 mana with 3 cards in hand. That makes me a little nervous that I could swing with everything. And if this goes away, these are the powers we're getting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack. This is tough. I don't want to mess this up. We have a big advantage. If I swing with everything, it presents lethal. But then if they kill this with like, what's it called? Divine Verdict. All these things lose their boost. So I'm talking with a 3-3, a 2-2, and a 2-1. I assume they won't have any other plays after that, or maybe like a trick. But they can block the 3-3 with the 1 floor. They can eat this, but then I can pump this, and this gets through. And I can recover this. I think it is better to attack with just these 3. It's a little more conservative of a line, but we have good follow-ups. And they definitely have to block at least. They have to block 2 of them, and any 2 they block, things are going to die. So we'll see here. I mean, I could just go for the double pump here. But then if they have... they have Divine Verdict, which I think they have to have. Because why would they have 3 cards in hand and... they have Divine Verdict. Maybe they won't use it this turn. If I don't pump, but if I pump, I can't. I'd rather get out the Fathom Fleet. Right. I think it... well, I guess it's not that odd, really. The blocking isn't too suspicious, because if they put this plunderer here, it's not going to trade. If they put this here, they're going to trade, but then they can't trade here, and they take 1 extra damage. And really, what's the point of going to 2 versus going to 1? Or going to 0? I guess that's the thing. This does present lethal, these don't. They have to have something. I'm not going to pump. They're just going to... because you're right. That is odd blocking, because this is a lethal threat. They have to do something to it to kill it. Yeah, there we go. And then this way we have 2 things on the board next turn. Okay, so Tilnati's Crown's going to help push through damage even if they have one big blocker. They need removal here or something. What do they got? Even with one removal, I can Tilnati's Crown and okay, I think we're still good here. Oh, we're definitely good. I can Tilnati's Crown this. Okay, wait a second. Why am I struggling with this? I think there is like an optimal thing to do here, so I'm just going to try to think through that as an exercise here. So if we Moment of Craving this and then Tilnati's Crown either of these, if they have nothing, they're dead. If they have a pump spell, they have 7. I think they're still like pretty much in trouble here, especially considering we have Recover. If we do it here, yeah. And then we will Moment of Craving, whatever they put on this, because it'll basically be an extra. Oh my god, I tapped out the black. Oh my god. What a punt. This is the oh. It's miserable. What's wrong with me? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, that's okay. We're in a good position here because all we have to do is build out our hand. It's almost better to get cheap things here because what we want to do is drop like 3 creatures in one turn. I think the Brazen Freebooter is what we want. Well, 3/3 will be lethal. I don't have any hasty creatures now. I can't believe I messed that up. Oh, I'm so angry. What happens when I play after a full day of work and at night? What do we want here? They're gonna like eat anything, so we want to be able to drop multiple creatures in a turn. So I think I'm gonna do this Fathom Fleet Border Firebrand. It's cheap and it has the potential to be lethal. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, we're gonna hold on to these things. I don't want to play them out. I don't want to play them out all at once. Now they're obviously gonna leave up land. That's fine. We're gonna kill that. We don't want them to have any blockers. We can't play out both pirates this turn. We need to play out at least 3 things. Ideally 4, because what happens is on their turn they exile one and then, or on my turn they exile one and on their turn they exile another. So we don't even get to attack with them. Yeah, I'm just gonna shake here to draw. Okay. We can play all three of these in a turn, so I hope they don't draw a blocker. Damn it. What do they got? Oh, yes, okay. Okay, that was actually a really good draw. For us, for them to get another creature would be good. Okay. So we're gonna only get in for 2 damage. I don't know if this is actually gonna do it, but we don't have a better play here because they're gonna basically turn these things around on us. One, two, three, four. Okay, good. They can't do this one, so we'll get them down to 1. Oh, nice. Okay, that's actually really good. Okay. Okay, I think we did it. Despite the close punt of a century. Because they can... Do they even have 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They do, so they can eat 1 and then play 1 to block. But I still think we're good. Oh, they didn't take the menace? That's weird. It really is. Let that be a lesson to the... So it flips, and then they can play 1 thing, but this thing has menace, and they will only have 1 blocker. So we eked it out, despite almost throwing away a locked win. Woo! Okay, let's not do that again, shall we? You know what? It made the game more exciting. I think it was a good learning lesson for everyone watching. We got to talk through a little bit more interesting strategy. We got some lucky draws at the end there. But yeah, that's an interesting scenario when you're kind of facing this profane procession down on board. And they have low health. It doesn't make sense to play them 1 at a time, right? You have to build up an army to drop at once, so they can't outpace your damage with their exiling. This is a really solid hand. I'm gonna keep that. I do feel really stupid. I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and people are gonna see that, and they're gonna be yelling. They're gonna be yelling at me as soon as I tap that black mana. But you know, I deserve it. I've done it to limited resources. Marshall from that show, he posted a draft through Channel Fireball, and he like just skimmed right over a Ravenous Chupacabra in some early pick, and he picked up like some solid card, but obviously not a Chupacabra level card. And I was like yelling. I was like, "What are you doing?" And then like in a podcast in like the next episode they released, he kind of referenced how he got so many like comments about people saying how he totally like whiffed that pick. So I feel like this was a very similar moment for me. Obviously, we're playing out the attacker here. If we make them discard 2 cards, it looks like they're, pretty spell flooded anyway. It's not going to do too much for us. That's good. That's not really a great blocker for them. Pings up for 1 damage, which could become important. That's a great draw. It's going to swing and then play our 3/3 menace. If we draw a red spell, we have a removal. I'm always surprised when people don't like just chump block with these things. It's like, what's your plan for this? Maybe use it as a double blocker. Now you can take out a 3/3. I guess that's the justification. Okay, I think we attack with everything here. We got follow-up plays. They don't know if we... I mean, they're not going to play like we have a trick, but... They could really only kill one thing. They could kill one of the 3/3s. They'll probably double block here and kill it. Take 5. That's fine. I'm going to play another menace creature out. If we draw... Oh, well, we could have got the treasure, but then I would rather... We couldn't have played anything that turn. I'd rather have just another attacker out. Ooh, that's kind of rough. They're going to kill the menace. Okay. Speaking of Ravenous Chupacabra, I feel like I set the stage so well. Okay, so now we can Fire Cannon Blast the Ravenous Chupacabra and attack with both, and they either have to go down to 1 or chump. Then they need to play 2 blockers next turn. I think that's what we do. 2 choops! Double choop. That's crazy. I mean, they are uncommon. Ooh, he's going down to 1. My opponent's going down to 1. That's risky business against this type of deck. I get 2 chalupas when I go to Taco Bell. Makes me worried that they went down to 1 willingly, knowing we have this menace creature. Oh, that's a sick combo. That must have felt good. That's fine. That's like the slowest card to play right now. That doesn't matter. What could you have? Moment of Craving? Let's see if they have Moment of Craving here. It's the only card I can think of that's going to let them survive. Or maybe Skullduggery would be rough. Luckily we have Tilnali Summer, and we can just go super wide next turn. It's a token they put it on, so they don't get the token back, which is good for us. Okay, so these are things we have to remember. They have good removal here. It's going to be a little rough. I'll have Recover. I can bring this thing back and just go wide as much as I can. But we got to end this in the next 2 turns or else we might be in trouble. They're not scooping, so that's a little discomforting. Damn, talk about a combo here. That's okay. That's actually a good draw. I will recover. I am not going to... Golden Demise would be real bad, but I'm not going to kill this Chupacabra. I'm not going to attack, so they can just bring back the Chupacabra. They can bring back another blocker this turn, but this thing's going to go pretty wide. So unless they have another removal for this, which they might, because they're not conceding. God. Okay, it's time to Heartless Pillage them down to 1 card. Skullduggery, man. Well, at least we got some creatures out their hand. Problem is, they're gonna have like an unlimited amount of creatures, so we need to like draw removal. Why the hell are you attacking? What raid creature do you have that's worth attacking here? Oh, you're trying to get damage? That's risky though. If we draw removal there. Oh, we're running out of gas here. It's not good. I keep on hoping they just leave 1 creature back to block. Here they're gonna have to because, yeah. I mean, it's kind of risky for them to keep on doing this, but I'm okay with that. Damn, I thought we had this game for sure. Oh, that's a good one. Because now they need an extra blocker. I mean, they're going to have the ones they need, but if I attack with both of these, they get to buy back something. They trade for here, and then yeah, I would kill for a lightning strike right now on friendly fire. The 0/5 pirate that taps the ping one. The 3/2 pirate that deals 2 damage when it comes. I should really learn these cards and names. I didn't realize I was so close. Dark Nourishment would be good. Let's see what creature they bring it back. That's fine. This is rough though. That Skullduggery, man. I mean, I can't play around the Skullduggery. They're in kind of like in a corner. Do they mess up? Wait a second. They need 4 things. We have Menace. They just have a removal card. We're going to attack and they're going to eat everything. But what's the alternative? They just keep on buying back things. I think we just got to push. I mean, I'm hoping they messed up here. It's unlikely they did. They seem like a pretty smart player. But they need 4 things to block. Right now they can only buy back 1 thing. Like if they have a Moment of Craving. Oh, I forgot they had that. I fucked up. That was the 1 green card they had. Okay, well. I've got nothing. I can win this game. Oh, man. These, like, nasty enchantments we keep on going against. Well, we can't let that flip. But it's kind of hard to do when I don't think there's much else we can do in this deck. It's very well, this is a fast hand. I don't know if it's gonna have the power we need, but I don't think we're gonna have like a wide board. And if we have a board that wide, I think we're going to be winning anyway. I mean, obviously it would have been good in that scenario, but that was a very specific scenario. Well, we need to not draw any more lands, basically. We can play everything in our deck. need to draw really slow cards. Okay, this is good. Ooh, that was a great. Okay, now the miracle draw would be neck breaker. And they're basically dead. This deck could really use the Buccaneers bravado. Don't have Jungleborn Pioneer. That card could kind of do some work right here. Okay, that's fine. I don't like that they gain life, but at best they're just going to trade for something. We do need to find something else, though. This is going to run out of gas pretty fast, especially if they have Ravenous Chupacabra here. Well, that's not Ravenous Chupacabra mana. It's Jungleborn Pioneer mana, which I'm not happy about, but they must have drawn it this... Oh, there it goes. They just wanted to tease me. They just wanted to make me feel like I had a chance. Oh, lifelink, even better. Well, Shake the Foundation is literally one of the worst cards for me right now. But that's okay. They're going to trade with something, or are they going to just take it? Yeah, that makes sense. So I only do 2, so down to 7. We're running out of gas here. Well, we can kill that. That's good. And pings them for 1. I'm not going to trade here. Actually, maybe I should trade here. Because then they need to play 2 cards to get this blocked. If they Skullduggery here, that's fine. I mean, at this point, I might as well just Shake the Foundation, right? This thing's gonna die, but they're gonna block it anyway. I'll wait till they block. I won't give you the satisfaction, Dusk Legion. And now we're out of gas. We need the thing that goes wide. And them to not have a removal spell for it. Though they have a ton of removal. And now they're going to play what? That's fine. I'd rather than play one big thing than a bunch of small things. Ooh, Recover's not bad. Oh, they exiled it. Damn it, I should have shook the foundation before it exiled. Oh, I want to draw cards. I'm going to do Daring Buccaneer here. I can actually put Tenali's Crown on it without dying. Oh. Maybe they'll get sloppy and not hold back a proper blocker. Or they'll just have endless removal. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. We just need that go wide thing. That works too. Because they're going to have to hold back things now. Buys us some more time. Alright, we can't tell him how he's crown it, but that's okay. This Ravenous now. Oh my god, come on! Oh yeah, I've tried to do it and had it backfire too. Or Fiery Cannonade does not help too much in this scenario. Maybe if they play out a couple small things, but they really don't have the incentive to. I mean, they could be holding Ravenous Chupacabra for our next creature. We gotta do this. Come on. Okay, well, it still kills them, but they have some action now. I swear, this opponent has exactly what they need. Like, who the hell even plays Costly Plunder? Nah. Okay. Try not to get salty. This opponent's playing well. They just happen to have a busted draw. This is No, I can't Tonali's Crown the hexproof. And doing 2 damage isn't gonna do much right now. We need a finisher. I recover the Okay. Alright. We're good here. So I think this match is over. I really want that Fiery Cannonade back, but that's the thing. They wouldn't play out all these things if I had cards in hand, I don't think. They would have costly plundered everything anyway. Drawing land doesn't help, and I think we're dead. I mean, technically we're not dead, but realistically we're dead. Because they're going to attack with everything, we're going to have to block something. Down to 2. They have 3 things on board. There's nothing we have that we can play. That will solve that issue, I don't think. Filth Dead Spitter won't work. It'd be close, but it won't work. They're gonna gain more life. Okay. That was a little frustrating. I think it's my own fault for thinking we had that game. I like how the game I completely punt, I end up winning. And then that game, which I thought was like a pretty solid draw, we end up going down. Going down. I think I got mulligan this. We only have 7 swamps. Still got the 2-1 Dream Indeed. I mean, this hand could be good if we find a swamp, but... Oh, God. Okay, we get a scry at least. I'm not going down to 5. Check the foundation's not bad. We get to draw a card. We get to deal 2 damage. Who knows, they might have an X1. Come on, play the 1-1. Unblockable. Damn. I'm not feeling good about this start. No. I feel like we squandered our... Okay, Merfolk. Maybe. You don't want our lands. Get out of your land. Okay, well at least I can't block the Frill Death Spitter too well. They're still taking 2. I think we're gonna save that in hand for like one more turn or so. Because right now they just might have excess lands that they. I might shake the foundation at the end of next turn. It'll do 2 damage to them. Draw us another card. They got a raid trigger. Or I guess if they're not going to block anywhere, they're throwing out a blocker. That makes sense too. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to shake the foundation now. Get my damage in to this thing. Well, this looks like not a strong card against their deck. So far, but they have green, so they have to have non-pirate cards floating around. Maybe they have a bunch of small merfolk. I doubt it though, because this does not give an indication of merfolk incoming. What artifact they got? Pirate's Cutlass? Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. We can go really wide. Fiery Cannonade is looking worse and worse, though. If we attack here, we could trade for this. Do 2 damage, Heartless Pillage them down to 3 cards. I don't even know if it's worthwhile here. Still just gonna play this. And go really wide. If I'm gonna trade this for something, I might as well trade for the 3/2. Hey, it's something we can kill with Fire Cannonade. And they should have, I don't know, they should not have printed Profane Possession. They should have made it a little worse somehow. Maybe it doesn't untap at like the next untap phase if you tap it out to use it or something. Wouldn't it be bad? Do I want to block here? Just get something off the board, do 2 damage, and then we can go pretty wide with our Tilnali Summoner. Does that make sense? I'm gonna give it one more go. Okay. 10 strong brute is good. I have horrible posture. I need to work on this. Okay. Fiery Cannonade still only kills one of their things. But we don't really want to use that. We can Headstrong Brute, but we're not attacking with anything. We could swing with Telnada's Summoner and pay 6. We'll have the City's Blessing. We'll have 6 1/1s. Yeah, I know. I can't use it. It's pretty useless in this board state. So we can attack with everything. We'll have 6, 7, 8 creatures attacking. They can block 3. They'll take 2 from this. And we'll take 5, so they'll go down to 8. That's not that great. I'm going to play a Headstrong Brute. I think I'm just going to Heartless Pillage here. I don't really need the land. Oh, we don't even have a pirate to give Headstrong Brute Menace. Is this art implying that this is a merfolk? Because it's like this weird, like, crowny, fleshy, like, purpley red stuff with a very merfolk looking dagger. Okay, well, we got rid of Jungle Born Pioneer, which makes me worried about what they have in their hand, to be honest. That's fine. I mean, there is a possibility they just outrace me here. I mean, they're going to be doing 4 in the air at least this turn. Wait, can we win next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got to block one thing. I might as well trade here. I mean, if they have a pump spell, we're in trouble, but... I mean, we gotta win this turn, which is gonna be difficult, especially if they have something else. Well, I don't think we got there. We have 8 land. We can attack. We can tap for 7. Attack with 9 things. This doesn't even have menace. Lethal in the air. I never get to activate this thing, so I just kind of want to do it, even though it's kind of pointless. Yeah, take that. Okay, well, thank you for your support, Merkel. I appreciate it. You know, it just felt like we needed to do that. You know what? Gruesome Fate is actually a pretty good combo with that card. No Cannonade, indeed. Hijack might be decent if they have something with like a Kitetail Corsair with a Cutlass. It might like be the extra 4 damage we need. I don't think having another 2/2 is gonna be good. Gruesome Fate might be something we can consider. Looks like they were trying to race and not trade off. Let's do that. Hell. First time and last time I'll ever run that card. Let's have some fun. This is a great hand. I think we're going to go Goblin Trailblazer first. This thing isn't good till you have a decent amount of mana. Land would be good. If not, we can Moment of Craving whatever they throw down. I agree, Merkel. I mean, I would play if I didn't have a turn 2 play, but we had a very good alternative. Brontodon, come on. That's okay. We can Moment of Craving there. I mean, they might not block here. They might decide to race. Which is fine. I think I might just Tilnali's Crown this Corsair here. Getting a 1/1 out doesn't do much. We want the Moment of Craving for this, maybe, if they decide they need to leave it back to block. There you go. Boom. We did it. Thy suffers who wear the thorny crown. I don't know. It sounded like something that something said at some point. Has religious undertones. Okay, I'm okay with that play. Yep, that's happened to me before too. I got the one white, or it's just a single white mana. Make your creature indestructible in scry. That felt even worse because it's like they didn't even gain health or toughness. Yes, attack. Try to race me here, bro? Try to race me? Moment of Craven's gonna be very crucial at some point. See, at this point, we just put out Tilnali's Summoner. We don't really need it further. Don't need to hold up anything. Make Shake the Foundation a little weak, but whatever. We can go pretty wide next turn. They might be able to double spell. Yeah, they definitely need to be able to double spell now. Cellar means it's kind of annoying. Oh, that's real annoying. I'm actually glad they're going for that and not the Trailblazer. So down to 2 cards. We can recover things. They're attacking with that. Then we get the freebooter out and then start holding things back. If we attack with this, they double block here and here. We could kill one with Moment of Craving, but it's not that great. I think freebooter and pass here. Yeah, I know you're on a delay. If there's anything kind of like up in the air and I'm curious in asking you, I try to wait. Only sale means are really annoying, but it is what it is. I'll take one more hit from the Brontodon. I want to leave up Moment of Craving. I don't want to trade our 3/3s for it. Because what happened is we get attacked with our 3/3s and then shake the foundation. I'm just gonna. I don't want to recover and pull this in because then if I don't play it, they're gonna know I have Moment of Craving up, and I kind of want Moment of Craving this thing dead next turn. What I'm thinking here is if we attack with these things, they'll probably double block one like this and then block the other, and then we can shake the foundation and kill 2 of their 1/4s. But then one of these will be dead, and this will be dead. So maybe I should do that now. But then we don't have anything back to block the Moment of Craving. Or I'm sorry, the I think we do it now while they're kind of tapped out. I really want to leave the Moment of Craving for this, but we'll see how they block here. It might be worthwhile. Moment of Craving here would keep my thing alive. If we moment of craving this thing survives. They go down to 5. All of these survive. But the next turn we could do this and do some shake the foundation stuff, and then we could also recover this thing. I think I'm good with just doing that. If they have something to protect it, that's unfortunate, but I'm okay here. This thing was gonna die anyway with any shake of the foundation plants. Yeah, and then we need to do the shake the foundation plan before running at the Tilnali's summoner, obviously. Even if they hold back their Brontodon, they might single block one and then triple block the other, and then we only get to clear 2 of these, which isn't ideal, but these 1/4s are a real pain in our ass. And they're playing something big, great. Well, we could still trade our 3/3s for their 3/4s if they decide to do it that way. They might just swing with stuff, though. I'm okay with this. I am less okay with that. Now we just might need to get out blockers. So this is a decent blocker. If we attack here, there's gonna... Yeah, we can't... Well, wait a second. Do we want to chump? Or do we... I'm going to assume they have no interaction in their hands, right? So what happens next turn? They swing with everything. We definitely need one more blocker or else we're dead. Yeah. This is going to be a chump blocker. Sorry, Dire Fleet Hoarder. Your destiny is to chump block. I'm not happy with this red-black deck. I don't think it had all the right parts it needed. I was a little confused with some of these combinations. The Shake the Foundations has been in our hand a few times to where it's just, you know, it's kind of a dead card without us killing our own things. Yeah, that's big if, though. We're now in the defensive. We had to play these things out. So I'm just going to chump block one thing here. I could double block and then trade one for one. It's not, I think it's worth it. Because if not, okay, if that doesn't happen, we go down to 3. Boom. I assume they're playing something, but even if they don't, we attack with this. They block both of these. We shake the foundation. 2 of them dead. They now have 3 creatures. And then if we play, we have to play something to chump, which will be a Tilnai summoner, but then they'll switch to the defensive. Whereas if we do this, they'll... Actually, that might not be bad. It depends on what we draw, obviously. Actually, I'm going to go with that play. But we're basically saying we'd rather take 3 and kill a 3/4 than do. Maybe I shouldn't have played this out. Maybe I should have blocked block, because they're going to definitely swing with maybe everything. Get blocked here, taken 3, gone down to 3. Shake the foundation, kill them, and then we could have played out this and maybe even this if we draw a land. I think that would have been better. Huh. This is tough. So if we block here, well, we can't shake the foundation this turn. But if we double block here, I'm trading one of these for one of these. That's true. Alright, let me run through this one more time. So if I don't block, I'm down to 3. I attack next turn with this. I clear 2 of these things. This thing's dead. I still need 2 blockers, which, yeah, I think I just need to do this. I think I was thinking I had one more blocker than I did. Maybe I counted this as a blocker. First go through. Now maybe we just get out Tilnali Summoner and Headstrong Brute. We jump with this thing. Then we go for the gold next time. Nope, here's the counter. Well, that fucks up the plan. I can still shake the foundation. If I attack here, they might be scared enough to just throw something in front of it. Then they won't have lethal next turn if I shake the foundation. I don't think that's a good plan. I think this is the end. I think what this deck was missing was maybe some more powerful auras like Sea Red, or, you know, just more straight up removal, maybe a Vanquish the Weak or a Impale or something. Right, for sure. I could do this, kill this, take 3. I go down to, they have Crash the Ramparts, I go down to 3, this thing dies, this thing survives. Next turn I can basically get through for 3 damage. And if I have, yeah, I think this is okay actually. Play 1 drop. Damn, or X1. That's not good. All right, all right. I don't think we have it. I don't think we have it. Headstrong Brute can't block. That doesn't do it. It doesn't deal 1 damage to it. The damage happens after blocking. So the enrage is like a trigger that happens after. So what happens is like, yeah, so all the damage will resolve and then well, maybe they don't know this and they play Gruesome Fate to stop them from attacking. But really, they have no incentive to not attack. Like, why wouldn't they attack? If we attack with these things, they just block like crazy. Probably double block. You know, they'll double block this and block here. That doesn't do anything for us. If I play this now, they go down to 2, and then maybe they get scared to attack into this, which is kind of silly. But if we don't play this, maybe they think we have a trick. Maybe they won't see it. Oh, I assume they're just gonna alpha here, and then we lose. They're making sure they're not crazy, and they can attack with everything. No. Oh, well, we went 1-2. This is why you don't draft aggressive black-red decks. Because if you don't get the draw, you just don't get the draw. And they fizzle out by like turn 5. Oh well, it was fun. Some interesting scenarios there. We had to think through. I think some we made some good decisions. Others, our hands were tied, and we probably messed up along the way. Like that miserable tap out that almost cost us the whole match. But anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate the likes. I never updated my current record. Sorry about that. My bad. Yeah. Like the video, subscribe if you want more content. I usually don't make this many mistakes because I usually don't play this late on a Friday night. But come check out my Twitch stream at Dinospore, and I'll see you next time.